It's Joe, and this is my next project.
Still working on these sides, and I really like to explain things. I just want you to know what all's involved, and because it looks so simple and things get passed over, and the small things are the important things. And we told you before on these little sea purlins that we sliced them like this. We sliced this every 2 inches, and eventually I'm going to weld these up. But here's something that needs to be understood, I think, and you guys probably know that. I just want to get it clear in my mind. And if I'm wrong, you tell me. If we put this on here and we start welding these gaps right here, this thing is gonna shrink up and bow. I'm trying to get it to fit tight here. We're gonna cut it very nicely through here, so don't worry about that line. That's gonna be a very precision line. But the thought I'm trying to convey right now is if we weld it in these gaps, it's gonna change this contour to that. So I would rather weld it here to where the shrinkage, it would shrink in, and each one would shrink in the same amount. And the same up here. I don't know how that's gonna go, but we'll get it. I've put these in, and I'll show you how. I told you how I was gonna do it, and I did it. I had to do it on the other side. And we have to make this piece. I made this piece quite a while back, and it's just a piece of sea purlin, but you can see it is a compound curve. It is, there is nothing straight about that thing. And I just hammered on it where I've got a shot bag. That shot bag I've had for 20 years, and it's a woman's purse I bought in the secondhand store with a bag of shot inside it. And it's worked pretty good for me, but I didn't always have a shot bag, and I don't think you need one. I've got to remake this piece on the other side, and I wouldn't want you to be left out of that. Also, I want this gap to be as tight as I can make it, to where I can cut my own gap when I get it all set. This is set now. This is not quite set. The hinge is gonna set this piece, and I want to file or cut these gaps myself right through here. Let me show you what's going on the other side. This is what I spent this morning doing, was making this one. And I don't know if I can do this with one hand. Give it a shot. Hey, you can see it's cut, it's welded, it's flat here, it's flat inside here. It is flat inside here. And it comes off. Here's what it looks like underneath. I just had a bolt, and what I did, I made these little bridges that would go across there, and I put this on there, located that, drilled the hole through here and here, drilled the hole through here and here, and then I just stuck a bolt down through the hole. And then I set this piece on it with the bolt head under the hole and welded it, then came back and welded the bolt better. There we go, and that goes on. It's critical that both that side and this side be the same height. That way, and this rake be the same. And like we said before, we're gonna run this string or a piece of wood or something all the way down. And when we put this piece under the hood, it'll also continue this same line. That's the way the hood separation works. And now this piece. We had this all cut to pieces, and you'll see in some of the older videos, we welded all the pieces back together, and then we weld this plate. This is a pretty thick plate. It's sea purlin is what it is, and which most of this stuff is too. This is this piece that's going to go right there. It's just the rough material for there, and you see it's too long, and we've sliced it, and it is flat as a pancake. And it's not tin, it's sea purlin. Let's go out here under the shade tree, and we're gonna hammer on it a little bit. So let's see how this video turns out. I think we can just put it on the ground without a shot bag. I haven't done this like that, but let's give it a shot. Let's go see if it fits. And I carried the hammer all the way in here. You won't have to go to the gym. It's doing better. Not bad. I'm gonna have to pull these tabs up a little bit more. So let's go do that. This shop, the longer I work in it, the dirtier it gets. I don't know what the heck's going on with it. Does yours work that way? Try to do all this on video, holding the camera with one hand. Ron's Camaro. I had to cover it up where it doesn't get sparks on it. And we have video proof that I did not get sparks on it. That's getting pretty close. And I need to pull this up. And there we go. A little more pounding and a little filing. I got this thing to fit. This is stabilized on there. I believe now it's time to start our beer box hinge that's gonna go right through here. So that will be its own video. And coming up next time. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Tell your friends.